I'm here with the bear. The bear's my guest in this week on my blog here, and because I want to talk about the essence of bear medicine. Okay, and in my tradition, the bear, the kind of the archetype or the quality of the bear, the medicine of the bear is you could say true strength. Okay, or we could say standing in your personal power. But so true strength. So what's the secret to the bear's true strength? What's its secret weapon, if you will? And the way I want to talk about this, introduce this, is with a story that was told to me about bear medicine since I've been doing this, a long time now. And the thing is I was told, my teacher would say, the bear can be the clown of the forest, okay, because it has no natural enemies. Okay, so it has nothing to defend and it has nothing to prove. So it can just be itself. And it trusts itself so much that it knows that if danger comes along, it can take care of business. Because, it has no natural enemies. It's kind of that, it knows it can kind of kick everything in the forest's butt, right? So it can just be itself. Nothing to prove. And that's kind of its secret weapon. It knows that if someone threatens something, another animal threatens a mama bear's cubs, she knows that she can take care of that. She's going to be there, and it's not going to go well for the thing that's threatening the cubs. So it doesn't have no fears. It can just kind of go on its way. And it's secure in itself. Bear medicine, the secret weapon is to that strength is its security. It believes in itself. It trusts itself at a really deep level that it can handle whatever comes along. So there's no need for pretense. There's no need to try hard, or to be this, or to be smart, or to be, witty, or to perform and win and whatever. We're conditioned that. If you think about it, we're conditioned that way starting, well, even before school, but we'll start with school. We're going to get good grades. We're here to perform and to study and to get good grades and to be smart and to raise our hand and to have the answer and do well on the playground and do well in sports and be the, performance. And then we go into work, and in adulthood, we go into our career, and again, it's performance based. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, they're paying us to perform, and it's like, it's how much we sell, it's how much we do, and how, and that's really our value, okay, is really about our performance and what we're doing and saying the right thing and doing the right thing and getting the right things done and being prepared, And this is a little different than the bear, right? It's a little different than just being secure in ourselves. And I'm not saying that, sure, at work, that's what you're paid to do, then that's what you should continue to do for sure. But what about when you're with your family? Or what about when you're with your significant other? Or what about when you're at the, in the holidays around the table, or hanging out with the people that you care about, or being with the, at the spiritual and emotional level, it's different. It's not about doing as much as it is about being, and, kind of being in your presence. Last week we talked about being in that highest level of consciousness and just hanging out there and being there and trusting. So we don't need to, we got nothing to prove. We can just show up. And this is me. We can if there's something to be said, we'll allow. I've talked about it a lot. We allow energy in. We listen. We allow energy in. And we say something when it needs to be said. And that's different than you've seen. When we're kind of this contrived self is taught to like be impressive. And we can like try too hard, or we can have the right answer, and we can show that we're smart or that we're competent. We can impress people, and it's great. Maybe it's great when we're young in our career, but as we get older, it's less attractive. Have you ever been on like on a date, when someone was trying too hard, or maybe if you're like me, maybe you have tried too hard on a date and we're like, what's the biggest, like, one of the biggest things in challenges that with the female clients that I've had is like, he just talked about him all the time. He was perhaps trying too hard and saying, I have my act together and this and this and this. It's not impressive. It's so ironic because we try to be in our power, but kind of when we try to be in our power, we're less powerful. When we try to be attractive, we're less attractive. When we try to be cool, we're less cool. Versus if we just have nothing to prove, we show up with our heart open, we show up at our highest vibration that we can muster, we listen, we have our, then when we need to say something, we say it. When we need to do something, we do it. That's where the bear lives. And that's where we can live too, if this resonates with you. So that is my video for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing week, and perhaps just maybe allow that bear medicine to come out a little bit, and to just remember that you've got nothing to prove and you got nothing to defend. So if someone's got an issue with you, I guess, okay, oh well, I guess they have an issue. But it doesn't mean you need to adjust to them. It just means that I'm just being me. They apparently have an issue with it, so I'm just going to allow them to have it and stay true to myself and hang out with Brother Bear. And I will see you in a week.